let's take it to the workplace, y'all.
It's
I was gonna let you guys in on the conversation that me and Lil Egypt had while we were down there at Hunter's Motorsport. Hunter's Motorsport on Asheville Highway, if I'm saying that right, Asheville Highway in Hendersonville, North Carolina. Well, she had took her bike in because the reverse on her Can-Am, first of all, she's got a 2016 Can-Am Spyder 5-speed manual RS, and the reverse went out. So to rewind a little bit, the backstory was she found that bike at a real good price. Didn't have but like 1,600. Do you hear me? 1,600 miles last year on the bike. So when she inquired about it, they said that it needs a clutch. You know, how can a bike with 1,600 miles need a clutch, right? So they said if she wants to buy it, they will put the clutch on and get everything together. So that's what they did. They put the clutch on it, she bought it, and she's been riding it up to now. So last Sunday, going to the bike blessing, her reverse went out. It did something funny, wasn't pulling, it was dragging ass, but the reverse went out. So when she bought the bike, I suggested buying the extended warranty. You don't know, it already needed a clutch. You don't know what that thing needed. I bought the extended warranty for my Honda L6P when I bought it last year because I don't know who was riding it. And I don't want to get on this thing and I'm sitting up here to spend all this money on this bike. I'm thinking of the police up there. I done spent all this money on this bike. And now I'm sitting up here, gotta make repairs to the bike. Oh, my son calling. Go ahead, buddy. Damn, I didn't close the garage. Yeah, please, close the garage for me. Alright, bud. I done damn left out there and forgot to close my daggum garage. Thank God for children. But anyway, so back, yeah, okay. So thank goodness she went ahead and got the warranty, and they real good over there at Hunter's Power Sports. Man, they like, man, bring it on in. We'll do this and we'll do that. And, you know, she's kind of outgrown that bike in a year, so she wants to do a lot more traveling. And that bike is just kind of meat and potatoes. It's got the trunk in the front, but it don't have nothing else. But she's making it work. So looked at a few bikes in there, and she kind of likes that F3. I guess it looks a little bit more sportier to her. And then she jumped on a RT, and she didn't like it at all. Like, it made me look like an old person, look like an old person's bike, like a retirement bike. You know, somebody. I say, well, damn. You know, I'm not a big fan of the RT, but if I got a RT, if I seen a RT for a good price, I would jump on it. I wouldn't, but I would suggest her to. But, you know, if you buy something and you like it, you'll want to pay for it. So I was like, well, don't buy nothing you don't like, but to bring it around to what I was thinking about is when I got my first Go-Way. So I had a Suzuki Boulevard that looks like a traditional motorcycle. Still got it, by the way. And then I had my CX-14R. And I was in the market, you know, to buy a bike and hang around a bunch of people that's got touring bikes. I was kind of torn between Harley Davidson, whatever touring model they got, Street Glide, Road Glide, or Go-Way. Of course, everybody knows the Gold Wing is a highway eater. I was definitely looking to buy something that was going to be ready for the interstate. I want something that can eat up that highway. But I still want to look good. So I had to kind of weigh the options on, do you want a pretty bike? What your Gold Wing looks good. But I'm gonna be honest with you, it don't look as good to me as a Harley Davidson. A street glide, road glide, full dressed out, it just looks to me like a motorcycle. So I really struggle with the decision to make because I wasn't a big fan of the way the Gold Wing looked. And I love the way the Harley looked. You can see the motor, see the tank, but I had to weigh the options on. Harley Davidson had a little bit of history of having quite a few breakdowns. I don't want no part of that. Gold Wing had a little bit more of a history of being reliable. Anything can break down. I don't care what it is. A Honda, a BMW, anything can have a failure. So I'm not knocking Harley for that. But for my money and what I was wanting to do with the bike, I needed something with a little bit more reliability in the history of what's going on. So I opted to get the Gold Wing, brand new 2012. Okay, let me put this in there. I got a brand new 2012, a leftover model for $18,500. Now, that's the most money I've ever spent on anything. I ain't never bought a car that cost that much money. So if I wanted a brand new Harley of that caliber, you already know I was going after them digging that daggum back pocket, sell one of my damn children, rob somebody, and motherfucker take a loan, oh, excuse my language, and take a daggum loan out to get the kind of Harley that I wanted. And then I was going to have to turn around and dump 10 grand in it to kind of get everything moved around, big seat, handlebars, highway pegs, just to make it comfortable to fit my body. Now we talking about in 2012 or 2013. So I was kind of weighing back and forth, and I went with the Gold Wing. And glad I did, because I've been over all 48 states on that bike and never had any problems. No mechanical issues at all now that I'm sitting there thinking back about it. Original clutch, I got over 78,000 miles, still original clutch. And I still got the original clutch in my M109, and I ain't do nothing but drag race that damn thing. But it all depends on how you ride them, is how those clutches gonna act and the longevity of them clutches. So, but she said that she liked the F3 better than the RT. I kind of understood what she's saying, but I had to put myself in the same boat. I like the way the Harley look better than the Gold Wing, but I went with the more peace of mind. Even though the F3 and that daggone RT has the same motor, same transmission, so you ain't really losing on none of that kind of stuff. And it's the same manufacturer. They both are, Can-Am products. So it ain't like you was going from a Honda to a Harley. Those are two different animals in two different companies. But that kind of brought me back when I bought my bike. I was like, well, yeah, get what you want. If this bike ain't pretty, if it ain't the color or the body style that you're looking for, don't get it, man. Don't spend your money on no crap, and you ain't gonna. And as soon as you drive off, you already don't like it, unless you got a super duper deal on it. I mean, a super duper deal. So, how do you? I guess the question is, if there is a question, how do you guys choose what you're going to buy? On reliability, the history, the tradition, the culture, the popularity, the style, all those play a part, but the bottom line is the money. Whew, these bikes is high, Lord knows they high. So money makes a big difference in a lot of this. It all depends on what you want to do with it. The F6B don't have a truck. a trunk. But damn, this bike, and this bike looks good to me. This really, I really wanted before I bought my Gold Wing. But I knew I was going to be doing a lot of heavy duty traveling, and I drive trucks. I wanted a CB on it, which nobody really uses no more, but I still use mine to keep up with trucker traffic while I'm going down the road. And I wanted, you know, the tour pack, and I wanted, you know, my son was still riding with me at the time, and then maybe I ride a lady friend if I can trick one of them into going on the bike with me. Well, y'all see I'm at work, so let's go get this money. Appreciate it. Please comment. I'm kind of curious of what everybody's got on their mind, or which way they went with their bike when they bought theirs. But yeah, I went with the Gold Wing, but I'm in the market for a Harley. Here we go.
Hey, thanks for watching another episode of Slappy Adventures. Please like, share, and comment. And don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Hey, stay tuned for more videos like this. Thanks for watching.